Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thanks for joining today. I'm gonna continue my series of 500 miles to a race for the ages. This is week 8 of 9 in the training series. I'm gonna be running the A Race for the Ages. It's a race put on by Gary Cantrell, aka Lazarus Lake, in Manchester, Tennessee, over the Labor Day weekend. It's a unique race in that if you're 40 or under, you get 40 hours. It's fixed time. You're just running a 1 mile loop over and over, and it's to see who can go the furthest. Above that, you get 1 hour for each year you are old. I will still be 63 as of the race time, so I'm going to get 63 hours. They've had winners in their 70s and winners in their 40s. I'm really looking forward to it this year. I'm going to have Ann Traysen's going to be there. Harvey Lewis is going to be there. And then I think I counted about 5 friends that I know that'll be there. So I'm really looking forward to the race. Anyway, my goal was I knew I was struggling in the summer and my conditioning has not been good. Last year I really struggled in the heat in the summer. I was having trouble with my breathing. It seems better this year, but my running is still horrible this summer. I'm either suffering in the heat just in general or I'm suffering in the heat because of the breathing stuff. I'm not sure. But anyway, I set a goal to get 500 miles of training in that 9-week period, which required averaging about 8 miles per day. This is week 8 of 9. Going into this week, I still needed to do 102.35 miles or something, so I needed to do a little over 51 miles for the week for the last 2 weeks. I started off Monday, I just walked 6.6 miles. On Tuesday, I walked 5, but I ran 3.1. Wednesday, I walked 5, I ran 3.7. Thursday, I walked only. I worked and I got in some walking before and after. I walked 8.1. Friday, I walked 2 and I ran 5.6. Saturday, I walked 4.2 and I ran 2.1. And then Sunday, I walked 7 and I ran 9.4. So my grand total for the week was running 23.84 and walking 37.95. So I got 61.79 miles in, which leaves me with just over 40 miles to go to meet my goal for training. I'm happy with that. I should be able to do it this week. And then next week will just be pretty much packing and preparing. I'll still do some walking and probably a little bit of light running. I'm a little disappointed in that my fitness has not come around, or I'm just really struggling. Like today, I'm recording indoors. You see, I normally record on my back patio, but today it's 108 degrees outside. So I decided to come in and record. No reason to give myself heat stroke. Anyway, so I've been thinking a lot about my race strategy. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to run more at night to avoid the heat or run more during the day to not mess up my biorhythms. It's somewhat going to come down to how I feel and what the weather's like. I originally was hoping that I could do maybe 150 miles at this race. I'm now lowering my expectations because I really have not become very fit. So I'm hoping plan is to at least do 100. I'd like to do somewhere between 100 and 150, but we shall see. I've been thinking some about the shoes I'm going to wear. My plan is really my primary shoe is going to be the Mount to Coast C1. It's high cushion. It's fairly firm on the bottom and has some flex on the top. It's got a nice wide toe box. It's just very comfortable and good for long hours. I know it's going to work. I think one of the new shoes that I've gotten, I think I'm going to start in, but I don't plan to go that. Maybe just some the first night. I have the Dynafish Jianin, which is a Chinese brand shoe that's been out for several months. The shoe tubers have talked a lot about. I'm really enjoying this shoe. In my size 11 and a half, it's still under 8 ounces, but it's got 41 millimeters of stack height in the heel and 34 in the forefoot. It's very bouncy, very lightweight. I really am enjoying it. I don't think my plan is to go the whole time in it by any means. I really do plan on the Mount to Coast to be my primary shoe. But I'm just thinking when I'm fresh and feeling good at the beginning, I'm probably going to start off with these shoes and then switch to the Mount to the Coast for the majority of the event. Got to have a backup pair anyway. So that's really my plan. I'm just flying, so I'm not going to bring a lot of extra stuff. I'm going to bring some luggage. I'll bring some food because I'm following the super low carb diet right now. So I want to bring some of my own food, and then I will just pick at a little bit of the Cracker Barrel food that's provided every 6 hours by the race organization. I've got a hotel that's about 3 miles away, so when I'm not running, if I'm taking a good gap, I'm going to go over and take a nap. I'm not planning to try to run all the way through. I'm just going to try to do as comfortable as I can and at least get the 100 miles and see what can happen. I'm just really looking forward to meeting lots of neat people. Anyway, those are my thoughts for this week. If you have been following along with the training series, I appreciate it. If you want to follow along, I have one more week of training, and then the last week, the race starts for me on September 4th, Friday night. The race starts really on Thursday because people get 1 hour for every hour they're old. The latest I saw, there was someone 88 years old, so they're going to start a day before I do. They're going to start on Thursday evening, and I'm starting Friday at 9 o'clock, and then I have until noon on Monday to finish. So anyway, that's it for me. Again, if you like the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up. If you're interested in any more of my content, I'm also doing lots of shoe reviews these days. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And keep moving!